Now at 6, we are following up with new details in the Ben Franklin Transit funding changes. Monique Ledesma was at last night's heated meeting. Plus, new at 6 tonight, West Richland is celebrating a new local business with ties to Richland. We're showing you the new Tumbleweeds West. Also ahead and new at 6:30, robotics in the spotlight. Our Lucy Lobdell will take you to Umatilla, where students are competing. Plus, we are monitoring thunderstorms for some of our viewers in Northeast Oregon. Our Riley Fitzgerald is in for Stacy, and she'll have your full First Alert weather forecast live from tonight's Dust Devils game in Pasco. The news begins now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. Alyssa Warner has the evening off. So does our Stacy Lee. And that's why our Riley Fitzgerald is filling in on the weather front for us tonight. If you have any plans for the weekend, she is tracking the conditions. First, let's take a live look at our First Alert radar. So coming up to the 6 o'clock hour, you can see parts of Walla Walla now seeing some rain showers, and the outside areas of Walla Walla seeing thunder. That is going to be the story for at least the next hour to hour and a half, according to the National Weather Service, and you can see those pops of thunder there. So let's check in with Riley, as she is actually at a very big event as well tonight. It's happening in Pasco. It is the Dust Devils' first family feast night of the season. Riley, we know at 6:30 you're going to be actually throwing out the first pitch, so let's talk all about it and begin with our weather.
Happy Friday, Austin. It is beautiful temperatures for a baseball game. We're seeing mid to upper 60s across the region right now. We're seeing a lot of cloud coverage outside as well, which I was worried that it wasn't going to be great baseball weather, but it is honestly perfect because there's not too much sun pounding down on us right now. So beautiful temperatures. Let's take a first look at our weather forecast.
Ahead, we've got some thunderstorms continuing in the Blues tonight. Some of those storms could bring along small hail, gusty winds, and heavy rains. Those are expected to stick around the Blue Mountain region just for tonight. We've also got some showers on the way, which some of us have seen so far already today. Luckily, we're in for a beautiful warm-up. So before we get into the weekend's temps, let's take a look at tonight's. Upper 30s, lower 40s in the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing mid-40s tonight, and in the foothills of the Blues, mid-40s as well, accompanied by those thunderstorms and rain. Now let's take a look at our temps for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're seeing that beautiful warm-up, mid-70s in Yakima with plenty of sun. Tri-Cities is seeing mid to upper 70s tomorrow. Lots of sun on the forecast as well. We're all looking forward to it. And Walla Walla is looking great with the mid-70s tomorrow. A beautiful weekend is on the way. A great time for some fun plans.
And it's also family feast night here at Gisa Stadium for the Dust Devils game tonight, which means $2 hot dogs, drinks, chips, and more. So great deals all around. We're also approaching the start of the game, which means the ceremonial first pitch is coming up, which I get to do this year, this game today. Last year, I also got to do a first pitch. This is my ball from that first pitch last year. I'm very excited. I think I nailed it last year. It bounced, and then it got to the catcher. This year, I'm hoping for no bounce, straight to the catcher. We're looking forward to it. In just a couple minutes, I get to go down to the field and do that. We'll have an update for you coming up later on Apple Valley News Now at 6. But for now, Austin, I will send it back to you. Wish me luck.
Oh, you've got this. She would do much better than me, I'll tell you that. Riley, thank you. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in just a bit. Well, now to our big story tonight. It was standing room only at the Ben Franklin Transit Board of Directors meeting last night. Two big items on the agenda held the community's attention for sure. New at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma in studio with more on what the public had to say.
Thanks, Austin. Last night's meeting agenda listed a number of things that the public had to say about. From hiring a new general manager after the resignation of Rochelle Glazier to the Pasco Transit City Hub. But the 4-hour-long meeting centered around BFT's talk of cutting the sales tax collection and the future of the Dollar Ride program.
There's too much to lose and too little to gain by reducing the transit local sales tax revenue. So I ask you to reject this proposal and show that we care about all people in our community.
Some members of Ben Franklin Transit Board are asking the public to consider cutting the agency's local sales tax. The cut would allow that money to go towards other projects in an individual area. If that area asks voters to approve a tax for those projects, such as aging infrastructure or upgrades in other areas, the reduction proposal calls for a 0.1% reduction. While it would save taxpayers some money, it also could mean a huge loss in revenue for BFT. Around $130 million for some public commenters, that's just not worth it.
Saving them $20 a year by this tax being cut. So this hardly seems worth it with the loss of jobs and services that would result. One of the things that makes me feel good about our community is that we have a good transit system. And to me, that says we care about everyone. And we want to help them and help them to flourish. And this also helps our businesses and our health.
Reducing the sales tax could also mean service cuts, which also means local job cuts that could also put other fundings provided by the state at risk. This also would include putting the Dollar Ride program in jeopardy, something that was brought up at a meeting earlier this year. But it's not just single riders or employees that would experience the hardship, some said.
Many students and families rely on BFT out of necessity, not of convenience. BFT supplements school district provided transportation, giving students without other means the ability for 0 hour, running start, and connected regional higher education institutions.
According to the Citizens Advisory Network, a reduction in the sales tax could also mean a rise in fare prices to offset the transit losses.
Right now, the board is considering reducing their tax that they take in by 0.1%. Right now, they are obligated by voters who agreed a number of years ago to take 0.6% tax, sales tax, and that funds the transit. However, by removing our 0.1% tax, that reduction will have lots of downstream effects.
Others from last night say reducing the sales tax would have lasting effects on the community as a whole.
Youth Ride Free program accounts for a significant portion of passenger trips, with a substantial increase over observed in recent months. However, any reduction in funding will not only limit services, but also disenfranchise a large percentage of school-age riders who rely on BFT for flex access to transportation service beyond the school district provides. Sustaining funding for BFT isn't about maintaining bus routes. It's about upholding values of equity and access, ensuring every member of our community has the opportunity to thrive. Let's stand together in support of Ben Franklin Transit, for it's not just a transportation service, but a lifeline to those who need it most.
Last night, the board decided to put a delay on the sales tax reduction on the November's ballots until a decision is made on the statewide carbon tax. The next BFT Board of Directors meeting is set to be May 9th at 6 p.m. We will continue to bring you updates on this story as our calls are returned. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Monique on location, not in the studio. Thank you for that. Have a good weekend. Now, we asked Ben Franklin Transit yesterday for comments or information on these items on the agenda, but they said they don't have a comment right now. We also reached out to them this morning to ask about the outcome of the meeting. Our calls have not yet been returned, and we reached out to one commissioner who is a big supporter of this reduction. We are also waiting to hear back from him. Other news tonight, a Kennewick man is dead and 4 others from Pasco were taken to the hospital after a wrong-way crash in Richland last night. The crash happened right around 9 p.m. in the eastbound lanes of the bypass highway right near Duportel Street. Authorities say 60-year-old Ron Lusk was driving the wrong way when he hit a car head-on. Inside that car were 2 adults and 2 children from Pasco. Lusk later died of his injuries, and the 4 people who were hurt were taken to area hospitals. Their conditions are not known right now. The investigation into why Lusk was going the wrong way is ongoing. We have a big event happening this weekend. It is the Clocked Trot. It's something for the whole community and the whole family to take part in, and it's all for a great cause. Organizers Sam Smith and others say it started out as his son's Eagle Scout project almost 20 years ago, 17 years ago. The Clot Trot is a walk and run 5K event. There's also a 1-mile option. It's going to be tomorrow at Howard Park starting at 9 a.m. If you haven't registered just yet, you can do that on race day starting at 8 a.m. until 9 a.m. This race also helps raise awareness for research and to help people understand other bleeding disorders. To see Sam Smith's full interview with our Jessica Jalal, just go to our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. The Our Autism Journey Better Together event and ceremonial walk is happening this weekend. The event aims to raise awareness about autism in the Tri-Cities and encourage inclusivity, support, and involvement of individuals and families with autism. This community event is for everybody and includes sensory-friendly activities for all ages. This is not a traditional vendor fair, but an educational and interactive journey. The event will be held at the Benton County Fairgrounds in Kennewick and runs from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow, with the walk starting at 12:30. The news at 6, just getting started on this Friday night. Here's what's still ahead. A high school robotics team from Umatilla is headed to Texas for a big event, a world championship. Our Lucy Lobdell will bring us more. And let's get a live look outside. 66 degrees. We are still monitoring some thunderstorms, not in Pasco per se, but for mainly our viewers in Northeast Oregon. Our Riley Fitzgerald is filling in for Stacy, and in about 20 minutes as well from now, she's going to be throwing out the first pitch. She's also got your weather forecast next, so stay with us.
When you've been representing accident victims as long as Alan has, you develop a certain sense of confidence and expertise. Word spreads. People know and trust you. Insurance companies take you seriously. It takes hard work to earn a good reputation.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Spectrum Internet delivers with fast and reliable speeds nationwide, so there's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Now get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and a Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Visit Spectrum.com or call 844-242-1479. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security and privacy for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 with advanced Wi-Fi and one line of Spectrum Mobile Unlimited free for 12 months. Start saving today. Go to Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, call 844-242-1479, or scan to call now.
Want to drive?
Really?
Most of us agree our roads are safer when we put away our phones. But we still have some people to reach. So spread the message. And set the example. Because that's how we make the road a safer place for you and your loved ones. Together, we get there.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on select Steel battery trimmers. Real Steel. Find yours.
Hey Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. It's opening week of the 2024 season. Come out to Giesa Stadium all week long. Make sure to bring the kids for Family Feast Night on Friday, April 12th and enjoy $2 hot dogs, soft drinks, and more. Then on Saturday, April 13th, the Dust Devils make our season debut as the Columbia River Rooster Tails with a post-game fireworks show thanks to BNSF Railway. Visit the official ticket site at dustdevilsbaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
When you need legal help for your injuries, you don't need hassles. You need someone who knows his way around the courtroom. If you've been injured and want to know what your rights are, call 735-0546. Call now. They're waiting to help you.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back to Apple Valley News Now, live at 6. The Umatilla High School robotics team has been working very hard in Oregon, and now they're headed to Houston, Texas for a huge event, the World Championships. They won some awards along the way, but now they need a little help, extra help, in getting to their final competition. Here now the story from Apple Valley News Now's Lucy Lobdell.
Welcome to the world of robotics. High school students design and build robots through a worldwide organization named FIRST. In this annual competition, teams take their robots to earn points through driving, throwing, and climbing on the field.
You start off with just qualification competitions, and if you win it there, then you go to the P&W Championships, and if you win it there, you go to Houston.
The FIRST robotics competition gives students the opportunity to learn about topics from engineering to public speaking.
It really helped me develop necessary skills that I may need into the future, as well as the career I might be going into the future.
Most students on the Umatilla team put in more than 100 hours during the 2-month build period. Their dedication is to their robot, but also to bringing community members together.
The community service part, it's just important. You need to give help to the people who have helped you because of the small donations they gave into us that started up this team. It's just everything that we do here is fundamental to our successes. Nothing goes unseen.
There are various ways to earn points and awards to get to the World Finals. One of those is through an award called Impact, an achievement that recognizes a team's impact within the robotics community and beyond. According to FIRST, it is the most prestigious award teams can receive.
There was one judge who was very shocked that we had such a supporting school and that we had classes to support these students, and the after-school program and our advocacy goes on many, many levels. So we go to Washington, D.C. 2 years. We've gone there 2 years in a row in the summertime and helped advocated. And that's just one of the really big things that we enjoy doing, and it allows students from Umatilla to also go venture out.
Confidential, the Umatilla varsity robotics team received the Impact Award at the PNW Championships. The award sends the team and the robot to compete at the World Finals in Houston, Texas. They will be a finalist for the Impact Award at the event. As the 42 team members look forward to cheering, competing, and learning, they prepare their robot for action.
I know our drive team will do the best they can, so I know our robot will do as good as it can, but it's going to be the best of the best at World, so I know we'll have competition.
And that was Apple Valley News Now's Lucy Lobdell reporting. The team has secured its spot at finals, but again, the cost to get to Houston, another challenge. Students say they are fortunate to have a supportive school board, grants, and sponsors to help cover the cost. The team, though, will be hosting a yard sale this weekend to raise money. The sale will consist of donated items from the community and will be held at Umatilla District Office from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Well, the worst of a major storm is over. The system spawning more than a dozen confirmed tornadoes across 6 states and leaving behind dangerous flooding in Louisiana, Florida, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. Nearly 4 inches of rain fell in a matter of hours just west of Pittsburgh. Streets turned to rivers, leaving cars and drivers stranded. Multiple homes underwater, several people needing to be rescued. Heavy rains are expected to continue in parts of New England throughout the day and night. But what can we see in our region? Let's get to your forecast right now from Riley.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Ahead, we've got some thunderstorms continuing in the Blues tonight. Some of those storms could bring along small hail, gusty winds, and heavy rains. Those are expected to stick around in the Blue Mountain region just for tonight. We've also got some showers on the way, which some of us have seen so far already today. Luckily, we're in for a beautiful warm-up, so let's get right into our futurecast. These showers and thunderstorms stick around until a little bit later on this evening, and then we see that clearing. Tomorrow is looking dry and clear, barely even a few clouds in the morning, and making our way into Sunday. We're still avoiding a lot of those showers and most of those clouds. It's looking like a really nice weekend this weekend after all of our active weather that we've seen in the past few days. In terms of our winds, there's not much to worry about on our futurecast for our wind speeds, especially in terms of Saturday. Sunday winds will likely pick up a little bit. Sunday could see wind gusts in Kittitas County and Yakima counties, so that is one thing to keep an eye out for over the weekend. Wind gusts coming to the Yakima Valley on Sunday. Let's take a look at our temperatures for tonight. We're going to be seeing lower 40s in the Yakima Valley, mid 40s in the Mid-Columbia, mid 40s in the foothills of the Blues, accompanied by those thunderstorms and that rain. Tomorrow there is that beautiful warm-up mid 70s in Yakima with plenty of sun. Tri-Cities is seeing mid to upper 70s tomorrow. Lots of sun on the forecast as well. And Yakima is looking great with the mid to upper 70s as well. There's a beautiful couple of days that are ahead of us. On our 7-day forecast in the Yakima area, we're going to be seeing not much to worry about in terms of our Saturday and our Sunday. There's that big warm up happening this weekend, but then we do cool down on Monday, almost 15 degrees, and then even more for Tuesday. Sunny conditions stick around though. Overnight lows drop as our temps do too, back to the 30s, mid to upper 30s over the next couple of days into the start of next work week. So that's something to keep an eye out on. Our warm temperatures do not stay, unfortunately, forever. Let's take a look in the Tri-Cities on our 7-day forecast. Beautiful over the next couple of days, but we're on a downward trend for our temperatures after the weekend. Even down to the 50s in our extended forecast. Some nice days are ahead of us that are expected. Lots and lots of sunshine. Our overnight lows reach up to the lower 40s in the next couple of days, so that's something to keep an eye out on. A little bit chillier than maybe we're going to get used to as we approach this beautiful weekend. In Walla Walla, we see that drop in temps after the awesome weekend. A chance of some quick, very, very light showers over the week. Not much to worry about. Lots of sun is going to be out over the next couple of days. So we have this beautiful weekend. We do have a chance of some hazier conditions on Monday and a slightly stronger chance of some showers on our Tuesday in Walla Walla. But overall, beautiful weekend on the way. A great time to make some fun plans. So hopefully you enjoy it. Coming up, we'll talk more about the awesome conditions that we're going to be getting over the weekend. So stick around.
All right, Riley, thank you very much. And I was just looking at our radar. We have a lot of shower activity right now in parts of Walla Walla, so we'll keep you posted on that. And then some thunderstorms. I'm even seeing them looking at the TV above me, and we've got some thunderstorms in the Dayton area. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, here's a live look right now. You can see that system is pushing further in our viewing area. Like I said, we'll keep you posted. We're going to take a look at some national headlines next. All new at 6:30 on the area's only live and local newscast during the 6:30 half hour. The building at the center of student life at Yakima Valley College is changing. Emily Goodell will explain. Again, that's coming up in about 7 minutes on your news at 6:30.
Tonight, did these friends have secrets so dangerous
I kept asking her, what are you so scared of?
they would do the unthinkable?
Police find this ominous video. Friends playing a dangerous game.
Would you guys rather suffocate or get shot?
2020, tonight on ABC.
From Paris to Milan, New York to Tokyo, fashion shows have graced the world's most glamorous stages. And now, the world is turning its eyes to the Tri-Cities for the 2024 Goodwill High School Fashion Show. They've got like major style, endless creativity, and seriously, they've got like an enormous amount of heart, you guys. Don't even think about missing the fashion event of the year, Goodwill's 2024 High School Fashion Show. See you at the show.
It's Saturday NHL action on Apple Valley News Now as the Seattle Kraken takes on the Stars live from Dallas. The Kraken, the Stars. Watch Saturday starting at noon on Apple Valley News Now.
You were nominated for Volunteers Count, and
and you won it. And you've got yourself a $1,000 donation from STCU.
For a small organization like us, that is not an insignificant amount of money.
I'm more of a behind-the-scenes person, so when I do get the recognition for the stuff that I do, it's like very rewarding.
She was just the perfect person.
STCU Volunteers Count honors volunteers in our communities. Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Massive savings are on this weekend, only at More Furniture. Choose from a wide variety, including our new spring lineup, and we'll provide free white glove delivery, special interest free financing until 2025, and we'll subtract your sales tax. And right now, we'll donate your gently used furniture free of charge. Make an impact in your local community and allow us to remove and donate your items with this limited time offer. Only at More Furniture.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
We are following developing news tonight. One person is dead and 13 were hurt after a stolen 18-wheeler crashes into a Texas Department of Public Safety building earlier today. Several people remain in critical condition. Authorities say 42-year-old Leonard Parker stole the semi and crashed it into the DPS building because he had been denied a commercial driver's license yesterday. He was arrested at the scene. Authorities say the truck was being pursued just before the crash by a Texas DPS deputy. We have got much more news ahead. The area is only live and local news at 6:30, coming up in about 3 minutes. Stay with us.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
What if getting older actually meant looking better, loving better, feeling better, and even being better with money? Well, next week, see how 50 is the new 20. Plus, Huey Lewis with an epic throwback performance on Good Morning America.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bathfitter inspects and cleans your current tub area, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bathfitter installations are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
You're going to Hollywood.
Watch Sunday and Monday at 8 on Apple Valley News Now. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital. This is how we care.
Race towards big wins at Wild Horse Resort and Casino during the $125,000 Derby Dash for cash and prizes. The track comes alive with over $13,000 in cash and prizes every Friday and Saturday. Pick your lucky horse, jockey your way to victory, and ride away with up to $700 cash. Then join us Saturday, April 27 for a $15,000 grand prize. 3 winners will race towards the finish line, and the winner takes home $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
The average family throws out $1,500 of food every year. That's a lot. Imagine what you could do with extra cash. There are simple ways to reduce your food waste and increase your savings. It starts with a plan. and ends with a little creativity. Like turning your unused food into something new. Get tips to reduce food waste and make your dollar go further. Know the cost. Use food well. Visit the website to learn how.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Why is my internet slow?
There's only 16 devices connected.
I'm so over this. My cable internet bill just increased again.
My upload speed is so bad, I can't even run a stream without buffering.
Defeat cable lag. Switch to Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet. 25 times faster uploads. $65 less a month in cable. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply.
It is a big change that many say was needed at Yakima Valley College. Emily?
I'm Emily Goodell with Apple Valley News Now. After years of stasis, big changes coming to the hub at YVC, putting the life back in student life. That's coming up.
And it is a celebration of a new location for a popular local business. We're going to take you to the grand opening of Tumbleweeds West. The news at 6:30 starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this Friday. I'm Austin Reed. Alyssa Warner has the evening off. Well, a very popular building at the center of student life at Yakima Valley College, one that's remained the same for decades, is changing, and students are happy. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell brings us more.
Gone are the cafeteria-style tables and hard plastic chairs, all replaced with items that are designed to make students want to stay a while longer.
Students on the main campus still would come in here and be in chairs and tables from 1990 something. They just kind of felt like maybe they weren't as valued as some students on other campuses.
But now, while the outside is still the same, inside it's a brand new world.
We are celebrating the first time in 20 plus years that we've had new furnishings.
Paid for by $650,000 from the student government's Project Reserves Fund.
All of the furniture, except for the booth seating in the dining room, is modular. Students can move it around, sit wherever they want.
Plus, portable chargers and a brand new recreational space.
This is a lot more attractive for new students, for high school students that come and tour.
And a better place for those already enrolled.
It's important because students need to build a community to be able to succeed in their classes, to feel comfortable, and to have a space where they can come and hang out.
We're not playing pool, we're on the arcade machine. If we're not on the arcade machine, we're playing ping pong.
You can see I have the opportunity to see many students. Like I'm taking that time to distress.
Not think of college as just some doom and gloom, go to your classes and, get the work done. But, you can have a little bit of fun while you're at it while you're here.
Student life officials say with the new ping pong and pool tables, they're hoping to organize some tournaments soon. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Emily, thank you. Have a good weekend. Yakima Valley College has been teaching the next generation of winemakers for decades, but tonight they're offering a behind-the-scenes peek at their program in Grandview. The free Teach, Tour, and Taste event is open to the public and includes a tour of the facility in either English or Spanish. The tours are done by students in the program, sharing what they learned about the winemaking process. For a fee, those 21 and older can also taste and purchase student-made wines.
This is a really great event for anybody who has an interest in wine or maybe is working in an industry to come on out, see what we have to offer.
The event goes on until 7 o'clock tonight at Yakima Valley Vintners, located at 110 Grand Ridge Road. Of course, that is in Grandview. All right, Riley Fitzgerald is filling in on the weather front for us tonight, and we're going to take a look at your current conditions. This is a live look at our first alert radar. We've been talking about this all evening. We have a lot of shower activity moving towards Walla Walla, even into Dayton. It looks like the thunderstorms are really further east right now outside our viewing area. But Riley, she has a look ahead towards the weekend now.
Ahead, we've got some thunderstorms continuing in the blues tonight. Some of those storms could bring along small hail, gusty winds, and heavy rains. Those are expected to stick around the Blue Mountain region just for tonight. We've also got some showers on the way, which some of us have seen so far already today. Luckily, we're in for a beautiful warm-up. So before we get into the weekend's temps, let's take a look at tonight's. Upper 30s, lower 40s in the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing mid-40s tonight, and in the foothills of the Blues, mid-40s as well, accompanied by those thunderstorms and rain. Now let's take a look at our temps for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're seeing that beautiful warm-up mid-70s in Yakima with plenty of sun. Tri-Cities is seeing mid to upper 70s tomorrow. Lots of sun on the forecast as well. We're all looking forward to it. And Walla Walla is looking great with the mid-70s tomorrow. A beautiful weekend is on the way. A great time for some fun plans.
All right, Riley, we will check in with you again with another look at the forecast. Other news tonight and new at 6:30. Tumbleweeds West had their official ribbon-cutting grand opening today, and we are learning more about the location and how it's much different than their other establishment. If you like loaded tots, enchiladas, or veggie-style burritos, Tumbleweeds West in West Richland may just be the perfect spot for your next meal out.
Over the course of the last 2 months, we've been open out here in West, and we've been kind of doing a slow opening, figuring everything out, and we've gotten there for the most part.
Tumbleweeds Mexican Flair first opened up in Richland as more of a fast food style establishment. However, this new location for them on Van Giesen Street is quite different.
3, 2, 1.
Alongside the mayor of West Richland, the ribbon was officially cut at high noon today. But outside on Tumbleweeds West new patio, which will host live and local music on weekends starting tomorrow.
It's always with local in mind, and so behind the scenes while we're planning this whole thing, I've been contacting bands and reaching out, and I've booked every single live event from tomorrow through the last weekend in October.
Music, food, and
we have a strawberry mango with pink moscato.
Okay. A wine bar, you heard that right. This room is also now open, so wine smoothies can now be served.
Yeah, so that's our wine room. It's going to be open on the weekends for kind of some extra seating. We do have the potential of getting it rented out every so often as well.
Another cool thing, Tumbleweeds West produces their own spices, which you can buy here or at other local businesses all across the Tri-Cities. Yeah, this is a big expansion for you guys.
For sure, for sure. And it's so different, so we're learning the ropes, but it's been a good experience. So.
Yeah, it was fun checking that out today. Staff also tell me that music bingo will be taking place on Thursdays. We have a massive recall of bike stem razors underway. This is due to a fall hazard. It covers roughly 500,000 Delta Cycle brand and Dimension brand stem razors. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says tonight the products can cause a bike's handlebar to shift unexpectedly and riders can fall. The stem razors were sold at stores nationwide and online between the years 1998 and 2024. More than 500,000 Roku accounts have been compromised in a cyber attack. Roku says that hackers gained access to user accounts through stolen login credentials, exploiting people who use the same credentials for different accounts. The company is reversing charges and refunding all affected accounts. Roku also says they will reach out to the users affected by the hack. It is the first family feast night at the Dust Devils baseball game in Pasco. Our very own Riley Fitzgerald is throwing out tonight's first pitch. And she's gonna tell us how it went. I think she already did it. Wait, is that her? Oh, that is her. How do we like that? We got the video in. Yeah, she did that about 10 minutes ago. I love that. We're also taking a live look outside from one of our other cameras in Pasco. 66 degrees. We are tracking some thunderstorm activity, and we'll have your forecast coming up as well. You're watching the news at 6:30.
A great hike in a great park. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Our kitchen used to look like this. So I went to the Par Design Center, where they helped me choose my cabinets, countertops, and hardware, and we love the results.
Par, family owned since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
Shopping online for a Purple mattress? We get it. With Purple's unique Gel Flex grid and multiple foam layers, you'll experience effortless sleep that's motion adaptive, temperature balanced, pressure relieving, and ultra supportive. But which Purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. And during Purple's spring special event, save up to $400 on Purple and Purple Plus mattresses and get an instant gift. Shop Purple at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that's made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough.
Lock in a 6-year rate. Get 1.9% APR for 72 months on a 2023 F-150 only at your local Ford dealer.
Massive savings are on this weekend, only at More Furniture. Choose from a wide variety, including our new spring lineup, and we'll provide free white glove delivery, special interest free financing until 2025, and we'll subtract your sales tax. And right now, we'll donate your gently used furniture free of charge. Make an impact in your local community and allow us to remove and donate your items with this limited time offer. Only at More Furniture.
April is National Foot and Ankle Health Awareness Month. Remember, inspect your feet daily for injuries and other ailments. There's more information at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Prosser Orthopedic Center podiatrist Dr. Jerry Clifford is accepting new patients. This is how we care.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Ahead, we've got some thunderstorms continuing in the Blues tonight. Some of those storms could bring along small hail, gusty winds, and heavy rains. Those are expected to stick around in the Blue Mountain region just for tonight. We've also got some showers on the way, which some of us have seen so far already today. Luckily, we're in for a beautiful warm-up, so let's get right into our futurecast. These showers and thunderstorms stick around until a little bit later on this evening, and then we see that clearing. Tomorrow is looking dry and clear, barely even a few clouds in the morning, and making our way into Sunday. We're still avoiding a lot of those showers and most of those clouds. It's looking like a really nice weekend this weekend after all of our active weather that we've seen in the past few days. In terms of our winds, there's not much to worry about on our futurecast for our wind speeds, especially in terms of Saturday. Sunday winds will likely pick up a little bit. Sunday could see wind gusts in Kittitas County and Yakima counties. So that is one thing to keep an eye out for over the weekend. Wind gusts coming to the Yakima Valley on Sunday. Let's take a look at our temperatures for tonight. We're going to be seeing lower 40s in the Yakima Valley, mid 40s in the mid-Columbia, mid 40s in the foothills of the Blues, accompanied by those thunderstorms and that rain. Tomorrow there is that beautiful warm-up mid 70s in Yakima with plenty of sun. Tri-Cities is seeing mid to upper 70s tomorrow. Lots of sun on the forecast as well. And Yakima is looking great with the mid to upper 70s as well. There's a beautiful couple of days that are ahead of us. On our 7-day forecast in the Yakima area, we're going to be seeing not much to worry about in terms of our Saturday and our Sunday. There's that big warm up happening this weekend, but then we do cool down on Monday, almost 15 degrees, and then even more for Tuesday. Sunny conditions stick around though. Overnight lows drop as our temps do too, back to the 30s, mid to upper 30s over the next couple of days into the start of next work week. So that's something to keep an eye out on. Our warm temperatures do not stay, unfortunately, forever. Let's take a look in the Tri-Cities on our 7-day forecast. Beautiful over the next couple of days, but we're on a downward trend for our temperatures after the weekend. Even down to the 50s in our extended forecast. Some nice days are ahead of us that are expected. Lots and lots of sunshine. Our overnight lows reach up to the lower 40s in the next couple of days, so that's something to keep an eye out on. A little bit chillier than maybe we're going to get used to as we approach this beautiful weekend. In Walla Walla, we see that drop in temps after the awesome weekend. A chance of some quick, very, very light showers over the week. Not much to worry about. Lots of sun is going to be out over the next couple of days. So we have this beautiful weekend. We do have a chance of some hazier conditions on Monday and a slightly stronger chance of some showers on our Tuesday in Walla Walla. But overall, beautiful weekend on the way. A great time to make some fun plans. So hopefully you enjoy it. Coming up, we'll talk more about the awesome conditions that we're going to be getting over the weekend. So stick around.
All right, let's now check in live, though, with Riley. She threw out tonight's first pitch at the Dust Devils game. This is Family Feast Night. We actually have a booth there. Riley, you looked good. I saw it.
Happy Friday, everyone. The game just started a little bit ago. I got to throw out my second ever pitch of the game. Let's take a look at it.
We're going with this team right here.
First pitches. Have the lead maker, Riley Fitzgerald. All right, Riley. Another nice pitch. Well done.
So as you can see, it did bounce before it made it to the catcher. Just like last year, same thing happened. It bounced and then it made it to the catcher. But you know what? I'm still very proud of myself. I did train. Just a reminder, I found out at 1:30 this morning that I was going to be throwing out this pitch, and I thought I'd have more time to train, but I did my hardest. I trained my hardest, and I had a great time. Tonight at the Dust Devils game, it is Family Feast Night, which means $2 food, drinks, chips, and more. It's a great night. There's a big crowd out here. Beautiful weather with the cloud coverage. Not a lot of sun. If you're heading out to the Dust Devils game tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of sun on our forecast. So don't forget your shades and your hat. Have a great weekend. Austin, I'll send it back to you.
Riley Fitzgerald live in Pasco. Thank you so much. A fantastic job. I feel like I need that ball signed with an autograph. So, all right, still ahead on your news at 6:30, how the NCAA has helped college athletes cash in on their image and likeness. And let's take another live look at our first alert radar. We're dealing with some thunderstorms in Walla Walla County right now, and in our region, in our Oregon counties, I should say. We will be keeping an eye on these storms as the night continues. We'll be back right after this.
The road can be a crazy place. Uh-oh!
That's why Les Schwab Tires fixes brakes, steering, and more. And those guys don't. Ugh, keep driving. I'm just glad Les Schwab puts my safety first, so I can backseat drive with confidence.
Right now, during our spring tire sale, save up to $80 on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
People are switching to Spectrum Internet. Let's see why.
We count on Spectrum Internet and the advanced Wi-Fi to always keep us connected and protected.
It's so reliable and fast.
Get Spectrum Internet with 99.9% reliability for $49.99 a month with free advanced Wi-Fi, free modem, and free security suite for 12 months with no added taxes or fees and no contracts. Save even more with our new 2-year price guarantee when you level up to 1 gig. Call 1-833-548-4999 or scan to call.
Ever since we switched to Spectrum Internet, our daughter's curiosity has a new spark.
Now we're saving a ton.
Since Spectrum Internet is fast and reliable, we don't worry about interruptions.
Amazing!
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month with free advanced Wi-Fi. Save even more with our new 2-year price guarantee when you level up to 1 gig. Call 1-833-548-4999.
Call now.
Race towards big wins at Wild Horse Resort and Casino during the $125,000 Derby Dash for cash and prizes. The track comes alive with over $13,000 in cash and prizes every Friday and Saturday. Pick your lucky horse, jockey your way to victory, and ride away with up to $700 cash. Then join us Saturday, April 27 for a $15,000 grand prize. 3 winners will race towards the finish line, and the winner takes home $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Nice work. You take card?
Can I get a check?
Sure. Let me go find one.
Thanks.
Check behind the VCR. Can I be frank? You're cutting off potential clients by not offering card payments. That's like only watching one channel.
That's fine. World War II channel.
One type of music.
Postmodern polka.
One chain.
Don't be a hater.
Try our mobile card reader.
Oh, good. You do take it.
Welcome to the future.
All right, let's power up.
Nice. 2 hands. 10 and 2. STCU Business.
When you or your loved one has been seriously injured, you want the best law firm on your side. Abeta Nelson Injury Law is the most highly awarded and experienced personal injury firm in Central Washington. Our office has secured the most million-dollar car crash recoveries in Central Washington. You can trust us to have your back. The time for bringing your claim is limited, so don't wait. Call us today for a no-obligation consultation. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
Seattle battles Dallas. NHL action Saturday at noon on Apple Valley News Now.
In tonight's sports shorts, this year's NCAA tournament saw record TV ratings. Reporter Michael Yoshida takes a look at how much money off the court is continuing to change the landscape of college sports.
Hi, it's Caitlin. I'm so excited to be partnering with H&R Block to launch
college athletes.
When the odds get beaten, the chicken fingers get eaten, baby.
Capitalizing on endorsement deals.
My name is Olivia Miles. I'm dropping my t-shirt. It's become a really big part of the game. There's a lot more added pressures, I'd say, you know, to get your business going, to get an agent, to build your brand.
They're also cashing in on their name, image, and likeness from NIL collectives. Operating independent of schools, these pool funds from boosters and other sources.
It's basically like negotiating with a general manager in the NFL or NBA, but at the college level. And obviously, the higher the prospect, the more the money.
College football is the biggest NIL sport. Every school in the Southeastern Conference or SEC has at least one NIL collective.
It's helpful for me to make my name pop out and come out more.
Opportunities continue to expand. New company Nilly pays student athletes up front for their NIL rights and pairs them with a financial advisor.
If a kid is able to learn about money, to invest properly, that goes a long way.
And allows fans to invest in the athletes.
We believe that this is a really good deal for all parties.
Nilly earns revenue from the athletes' NIL rights and shares it with investors and the athletes who receive a majority of the profit.
We didn't have this 21 years ago when I came out of high school and had to go to the pros because of my financial situation. It's time for the athletes to be able to control their own destiny.
I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
Now, the women's title game averaged 18.7 million viewers, with ESPN saying it was the second most watched non-Olympic women's sporting event ever on U.S. television after the 2015 Women's World Cup final. And we will have a final word right after this.
A semi-truck accident can shatter your life. At Tamaki Law, we put your life back together.
If you've been hit by a semi-truck, call Tamaki Law. We understand the complex rules and regulations of the trucking industry. Dealing with big rig insurance companies requires a knowledgeable legal team, one who fights for compensation and justice that you deserve.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
So, all of us are here to talk about trading. Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
You drive a hard bargain. Boom. Chocolate milk.
You don't have to trade. I'll take the chocolate milk.
Okay.
Get $830 off any phone. No trade-in needed. US Cellular. Built for us.
People don't really realize how much of an impact the feet have on the rest of the body. A lot of times people with knee pain, there's really nothing going on with their knee. The issue is actually stemming from the foot. So now we're predisposed to hip pain, low back pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that when the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're gonna feel better and you're not gonna have to spend so much time worrying and thinking about your pain.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on select battery lawnmower sets. Real Steel. Find yours.
A great hike in a great park. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
All right, let's get another live look at our first alert radar. You can see we've got a lot of shower activity making its way towards Walla Walla and Dayton. And the thunder and lightning is mainly further east, but we still could see some pop-up thunderstorms the rest of tonight. In the Blues and surrounding foothills, that's where you're going to see this. And also do expect some strong wind and small hail. That could be likely associated with these storms. The radar can always be viewed at applevalleyNewsNow.com. The good news is by the weekend we'll warm up, highs in the 70s. Thanks for joining us on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30 on this Friday. I'm Austin Reed, hoping your news is good news. Have a beautiful weekend.